Hey everybody, this is Michael, your friendly neighborhood financial coach with some powerful information. Check this out.
All right, so thank you all for coming. We're going to go ahead and get started this the weekend, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for spending a little time with us. My name is Alonzo Stanley. I work for Bell Bank Mortgage. I've been a mortgage lender for over 20 years. I know I don't look like it. So maybe you should have a drink or two, and I definitely probably won't look out here. But thank you guys for coming out. Our goal today is just to share information and just to have, relaxing time. We have drinks, we have food coming, but also give you guys some great information. So I've called on some of my friends. Aaron Lovett. Aaron Lovett, he is a real estate agent. I've known him for quite a while. Done a lot of business with Aaron. He's one of the top real estate agents I know. Always takes great care of his clients. So he's here just to share information, answer questions. This is not really super structured, guys, but I'm going to share some information with you. And I've also called Michael Morrow. He is with Financially Better Credit Services. And I don't call on a lot of credit repair people. Sometimes I've seen situations where they took more money than I felt like they needed to try to accomplish a goal for them, more so than you guys. So getting to know Michael, getting to know how he operates, feel comfortable, and especially with some of the advice I've seen him give, was right in line with what I've been trained to do over many, many years. So Michael's going to take a few minutes, and then he's got an exciting adventure tonight to get to, so he won't be staying with us too long, but his information is here as well. So Michael, if you ready?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you, Alonzo. Hey, who wants $100? Raise your hand. Good. All right. See you, Alonzo, after this. But truly, my goal here is to drop some education on you, let you know me for a little bit. You don't have enough time, I'll throw a little bit in there. From my beginning of financial education, I've been broke, busted, and disgusted. Into the payday loan places. You've been behind on your bills. You've been that, the other, even bankruptcy, and even my story gets deeper than that. But you can buy my book if you want to see that. But anyway, my point is, I have been where you've been, but I've also feel like Martin Luther King. I've also been to the mountaintop, But anyway, my point is, I want to help you get there with me. So I've done that credit repair bit, but I don't do credit repair. I do credit restoration. There's a big difference. I'm going to tell you what it's all about tonight. The main thing is, in my background, I've been teaching personal finance from high school for over 12 years. I've taught in the community to the adults as well to show them how to get their money in order, get their credit score up. In addition to that, show them a little financial and wealth education in the process. So my goal is to not necessarily say, hey, get my credit score up. My goal is to empower you to get your credit score up, because those credit repair places, they do it and it's only temporary. Then you went back down into that valley where you were before. Your credit score was up just what you need. I'm not mad at them, but my goal is to help you become empowered as well, so you can carry that on even after you buy your first home, even after you get your car or refinance. My goal is to help you take that with you, and that's what the program is all about. And so when it comes to what we do at Financially Better, we don't do credit repair, we do credit restoration. For those in the community that know me, they know I'm all about restoration. What's the difference? Basically, restoration is what I said before. We empower you to take it with you. And repair is basically that quick fix. Yes, it gets you where you want to, but then after that, you don't have any information, you don't have any knowledge to either maintain that score or take it higher, or even go further in life with your finances. That's my goal. And then most of the time these programs last longer than you need to, like Lonzo said. My goal is to get you out roughly with 3 to 4 months to get you on that goal, that path. And even if you reach 700 plus within the first 2 months, month or two, my goal is to help you maintain and go beyond. I love people high as possible, get people as high as possible. So that's the difference between the two. I'm all about restoration. That's what it's all about. People can do repair. What's the difference? Let me break it down like this. Let's say there's a leak, a water stain in the roof from a leak. Well, you can go ahead and paint it, put some kilts over it, whatever. All right, it's covered up, it looks good. But you haven't gotten to the problem yet. What caused that leak? We need to get in there and find out, is there a leak in the roof? Is there a pipe leaking? Is there something happening? Is water running from one end of the house to the other causing that leak? Then we'll get to the patching part, but we need to find the source. And then that adds more value to your home. If you're going to sell a home, you just don't want to patch things over. You want to get to the source of the problem. What's causing the stain? What's causing the water leak? That's what we do. And we work with people. We consult people on that one-on-one basis. And it's all about financial literacy. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So I want to give you that knowledge you need. I want to empower you. And I've helped people all the way from age 8 to age 80. It doesn't matter. We've empowered people to know where to start and where to go from. It's all about financial literacy. So in our program, I have something called Financial 3D. The Financial 3D, the 3D stands for Financial Dignity, which deals with money management. Stop living paycheck to paycheck. Start actually helping your money help you, tell your money what to do type of thing. Then there's Financial Dominance. That's where the credit restoration comes in. That's what actually help you build your credit score, clean up your credit report, give you what you need. Because most of the time, not most of the time, all the time, the credit reporting agencies want to talk to you. They don't want to talk to the third party. And what those third party do, all they do is generate generic letters, send them to you, you sign them, and you mail them off. That's what that's all about. We don't do that. We actually go specifically what your situation is. I give you what you need, you fill in the blank, and I show you how you can get this portion increased quickly. Because what a lot of people don't know, the credit reporting agency has a scanner that takes in people's letters with those generic letters and sends them to a computer, and then they just send you a generic return. What we do, we can actually cause that scan to be overwritten and then go to the hands of a human to look at your situation. We know all the ins and outs. I've worked with the credit reporting agencies. I've spoken with people in the credit reporting agencies. We've studied this. This is the main goal. We want to increase that credit score. Before you get here, you got to tell your money what to do to help this next level. And the last part is financial dignity. That's where the wealth education comes in. What do you do when you finally have enough in savings? What do you do when you finally get that credit score to 700, 750, 800 plus? It's not just to have a pretty credit score. Do something with it. And that's what we want to teach you how to do. We don't sell products. We just want to educate you so we can turn you in the right direction and prepare you to send you to people such as Aaron and Alonzo. So they won't have to say, well, do you have a down payment? What's your credit score? Did you get that removed? That's already been taken care of. Now you can go to them. He can give you a quote of how much you qualify for, how much the house is. Okay. So in a nutshell, the 67% of Americans have a good FICO score. My question is, do you fall above or below that 67%? Where do you fall? And a lot of people think, well, hey, I got a 630, and that's okay, to tell you the truth, but that's a lot of borderline because these people like Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, they have different credit scores. They calculate a little bit differently. And so I want to get everyone so high enough that there's no question. I love to get people in the 700 plus credit score club. It's fun. I love it. You can walk into a dealership and say, yeah, I want that car right there. The first time this happened to me, I walked into a dealership and I had over 700 score years ago when it first started. I said, well, how much do I have to put down? He said, 0. You qualify for 0%. I was like, oh, well, how much I got to put down? He's like, it's 0%. You got to put nothing down. You don't have to put anything down. Because my score was so jacked up in the past, I'm so used to putting down so much money so the interest rate would be better. But that's the power of having a credit score that works in your favor, saves you so much money. So my goal also is to give you information, how they break down the credit score, make sure you pay your payments on time, if not ahead of time, because that's how the majority of your score is calculated. 30% is the total amount you owe. So for example, if you have a credit card and it's $10,000, just throw an easy number out there, and you're $7,000, $8,000 balance, where your score is going to drop because your credit utilization, how much you owe, is too much. But if you can bring that down, that $10,000 credit limit, and have just pay it back down $1,000. 10% or less is the best to have for your credit utilization. And then you can use it, but make sure you pay it back down, because the more you pay it back down, even to zero, your score goes up. You're showing the credit reporting agencies that you know how to use debt and pay it off. Use it, pay it off. It's their game, their rules, and we've got to know what the rules are. And of course, how long you've had credit, the amount of new credit you have. Some people are new to credit, so you don't have it. But there are ways to get new credit out there to boost your score within 27 to 45 days. And then the types of credit you use: auto loan, there's lines of credit, personal loans, credit cards, mortgages. Those are different types. The more diversity you have, the higher your score can be as well. Okay? So for those who want to get a free consultation with me, you can go ahead and scan that QR code. If you don't have your phone, I got some flyers and my business cards are over here. Take one with you, share it with a family and friends, say this guy knows what he's talking about, and that's what I want you to do. So set up an appointment. I don't take more than about 30, 45 minutes of your time. We get a game plan and see what's really best for you. So I want people to live financially better. That's where we get the name Financially Better Credit. You can check me out right there. Also on my website, the previous QR code, that's my social media, and you can set up an appointment with me as well. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me on the free consultation, because I got to go. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you. Thank you, Alonzo.